Should we get going?
I heard this house was haunted. Too bad it's not.
Rumors are just rumors. I'm gonna load these up.
You?
Yo, what's up, everybody? Good evening. Hello, that was a really short intro there. What's up, Dominic, Silver Mike, Le Retro Spiso, Big Copter? Hi, everybody. Happy Saturday. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing quite well myself. Had an extremely restful day, which is exactly what I needed. Yeah. Oh my God, Krager! Thank you so much for subscribing for 38 months. My God, dude. Has to be a bowling alley in this one, right? There might be, actually. There might be. I was doing a little bit of research on the Fatal Frame series because I was curious about how well this one was received, and I didn't actually find like a whole lot of information. I did learn something very interesting, which is the worst selling game in the entire series was the first one. I did not expect that. It turns out the best-selling game in the series is the fourth one. You know, the one that didn't release in the West, which is super surprising. But apparently the reception of the first game was what contributed to the changes that I didn't like about the second game. Where they did actually tone it down so people would be more comfortable just finishing the game. Because apparently a lot of people didn't even finish the first one because it was so scary. This one apparently is more... They wanted to go for a slightly different theme with this one. And while I still don't know a whole lot about it... Well, this is weird. This is weird looking. It's like these are cut in the middle and like misaligned. Oh yeah. Copies sold does not equal quality. Yeah, but it's always interesting to me how those things sort of even out. You know, because having only played the first two, I find the first one way better than the second one. But apparently the second one sold way better because I guess in part because of the things that I didn't like that they changed about it. So. Anyway, okay, subtitles are on. That's what I wanted to find. Stopped like an hour and a half from the first one. That was back when you still tried to play horror games. Finished all three, but quite frankly, I don't remember much of any of them. I mean, Fatal Frame 1 is like burned in my brain now. That was an extremely memorable experience. 2 is starting to blend together a little bit in my head already. I'm not gonna forget the ending though. I'm certainly not gonna forget that, and I'm not gonna forget the overall feel of 2. Certainly. I also say being a sequel to a good game would give us some extra legs. That's also true. That's also true. Like I would be curious to see like what the sales numbers for the Silent Hill series are, and perhaps the first Silent Hill is like sold the worst out of all of them. Just because it would have been a smaller market and people wouldn't have been quite as crazy for the series back then. Even though they did re-release it as a greatest hits disc. I think that's the one I actually have. Actually, I don't think I have the original Silent Hill release. I think I have the re-release. No, who cares? But yeah. And there was also a video published today by one of my favorite YouTubers, Matt McMuscles. He does a series called What Happened, where he goes through the stories behind games that had disastrous releases for a litany of reasons. And he released a video today about Fatal Frame 4, focusing mainly on why it didn't release over here. And that was really interesting because I had no idea about the rough relationship that Nintendo and Tecmo had at the time. So that was pretty educational. So also made me kind of consider if I actually do want to do Maiden of Black Water at some point, since it is going to be on Steam. I'm also I might be getting ahead of myself here, but I'm also really curious to see if this kind of bridges the space between like Fatal Frames 1 and 2, where yeah, you're playing like a, I mean, basically like a cute little Japanese woman or girl in the second game. And then by the time you get to like Fatal Frame 5, you're playing like a fucking supermodel that you can dress up in all kinds of like stylish outfits or swimsuits or something. Like, I don't know. This series gets weird. And I'm wondering if we're going to start getting there already. You were going to skip it? I wasn't planning on doing Maiden of Blackwater. The original plan for Spooktober was to do the original 3 game. Because I'd always wanted to, and I know going, yeah, the series gets weird applies to so many game series. Very true. I know before having played these games, 5 was the one I knew the best because I have watched a full playthrough of that game because I didn't think I would ever get to play it because it was on the Wii U. And that was before I started streaming too, and I had to seriously weigh the consequences of playing or watching something myself because it might someday impact a future stream. That being said, as weird as it is, it still might be worth doing. But we'll also have to see how much time we have, because I think we talked a little bit about this. Fatal Frame 1 took us like 7 to 8 hours, right? Fatal Frame 2 took us like 9 to 10. This game, if How Long to Beat is to be believed, is approximately twice as long as the original game. This one is way longer than the other 2 that we've played so far. And I don't know how that's going to affect us. I don't know how we're going to feel by the time we're done with this. This precedent Siren had washed up Pop Idol. Yeah, but Siren had really interesting reasons for all of its character inclusions. So anyway, with that, video mode. What the hell is this? I'm not gonna mess with that. It works. It looks fine. It'll be fine. Everything's fine. Is there anything else before we start? Oh, quick reminder for everybody. We are going to be continuing this on Monday instead of Tuesday next week. That's because Inscription comes out on Tuesday, and I want to play it on launch night because I am really, really excited about that game. I really enjoyed the demo. So I'm gonna flip things a little bit next week. So also, as like Japanese video game series go from very serious to eye candy and fan service in the span of 3 or 4 games. It's seemingly a very unfortunate consequence of their market demographics there, and it's disgustingly, repulsively, hideously apparent in the mobile industry. Oh God. Oh. Anyway, now that we've got that horror fresh in our minds, let's get started with Fatal Frame 3, The Tormented. You can play on easy or on normal. We're gonna play on normal. Oh, it's gonna be this intro again. Time for the spooks! Time for more spoops! Really curious to know how spoopy this game's gonna be. Also, thematically, I think this one is different from 1 and 2. I'm gonna turn out the light. This ultimately, honestly, this whole playing in the dark thing really does add to the experience. You fucked up. No, not you. You. Not you. You. There aren't any Fatal Frame games where you actually have to, like, focus, are there? It's all just you have a reticle and you snap the ghosts. It would have been interesting if they had experimented a bit more with, like, the mechanics of the camera itself. Boyfriend Kun is very dead.
Should we get going?
I heard this house was haunted. Too bad it's not.
Rumors are just rumors. I'm gonna load these up.
Sacrificial Toast, good to see you. 3 didn't quite catch you, but it does go for some different things than the first 2. The reticule is also kind of split like the options menu. Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think... I don't know, I'm not very familiar with Fatal Frame 4. But I have the impression that Fatal Frame protagonists in general get prettier as the series go on. Until you just get, like, the supermodel character you play in the 5th game. Are we in Silent Hill now? The Labyrinth of Yomi.
Where am I?
I'm not. I'm not the kind of guy who's ever gonna police what a woman wears. Like, for God's sake, do whatever you want. I am, however, gonna comment on games that feature female characters very clearly designed by dudes. And from that perspective, I would like to observe that this is not proper ghost hunting attire. Sam Kruger, thank you so much for subscribing for 32 months. Holy crap, that's a really long time. I really appreciate that, thank you. It is your generosity and the generosity of others that makes sexy ghost hunting times like this possible. I don't mind the hot bodies, yeah, dressed for the damn environment. Her top is like 5 sizes too small. Anything here? Anything to interact with? Anything at all? You wanna pick up that sickle? Do you want to be the monster this time? Actually, I guess we were the monster in Fatal Frame 2 in the end. Hello. Okay, I ain't got my camera. Wow, who's the mouth breather in here? Yeah, I was looking at the store page for Maiden of Black Water on Steam tonight, and like, it's like this much about the game, and then like this much about the different costumes and swimsuits that you get for pre-ordering or ordering the deluxe edition. So yeah, I feel like this series has really gone places over the years. It has wandered rather far afield from the abject horror of Fatal Frame 1. Walking around an abandoned house, haunted or not, with jeans, pants cut off above the calf, and then heels? Nope. Dead or Alive Spooky Photography Edition. I almost feel like we were kind of robbed as a culture by not allowing the Dead or Alive series to like spin off further from Extreme Beach Volleyball. Like, there totally should have been a Dead or Alive horror game. That would have been fucking hilarious. That's weird. I feel like the game probably expected me to follow the ghost, but I'm not. Hi. Oh, that's okay. I found another ghost. Oh, God. Whoa, hey, yo, buddy. Oh, God. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, you can't take shortcuts. That's cheating. Oh, Jesus! I can't see what I'm doing. There's actually a crossover. Ayane from DOA is in... Ayane from DOA is in Maiden of Black Water? What?
Stay here forever.
We might even eventually got into DOA fighting game. Boy, wouldn't that have been weird? Oh my god. Oh my god, that's so fucked up. She's a playable character in some bonus episodes of the game. It was revealed in an interview that Ayane's inclusion in Fatal Frame 5 was done at the request of Nintendo. What the hell? Okay, I don't want to read down to the appearance section of this wiki. Why? Don't fucking know. I would go back in time as a fly on the wall and just witness that meeting. Yeah, who at Nintendo was like, okay, this is a pretty cool horror game you made. Seems to utilize the Wii U hardware effectively. We like that once again you made an incredibly hot woman the protagonist. Could you put some more tits in it? Yeah, you have that volleyball game where they sometimes fight, whatever the fuck it's called. Yeah, put one of them in there. Yeah. Yeah, Mai was too much of a bad girl being smashed. Well, I'm sure that was probably Sakurai. my guess is if Sakurai probably was not involved in the whole Tecmo relationship with Nintendo.
Wait! There's still something I need to say.
Oh no, things left unsaid. You know that male ghost changed into the ghost of a hostess? Yes. Are the ghosts affected by the jiggle slider? That ghost is also sexy. Oh, that's probably bad. Oh! Ooh. Ooh.
Are you okay?
Oh, it was nothing.
Telling how fucked up that situation was, the stakes might not have been the worst part of it. Yeah. True. Isn't Mai like on the side of the good guys? Yeah, Mai is a good girl. Mai is a very good girl. Two jiggle sliders, one for regular, one for ectoplasm. I I apologize in advance for giggling through this entire game. Who sleeps like this? Who the fuck sleeps like this? I feel like this probably isn't the atmosphere that they intended for this game. Oh my god. This is gonna be great. I can already tell. You need to be warm when you can be hot. We're making another game about hunting ghosts with a camera. How should we open this up? Put her in a nightie. Put the main character in a nightie. Have her writhe around on a bed. Hour 1, the sign. Alright, we're here. There's a large door in the entry hall. This could be the entrance to the manor. Hanging on both sides of the door, there are candles that burn with a blue flame. I don't really remember, but maybe this is how I got in here? Right now, the doors are firmly closed. Does Bubsy look down to fuck? Because that's the game, dude. That is just the nature of this game. That's where we're at. There's a space close to the floor with jars in it. It's dark, and I can't really see inside. Light is coming from a candle. What is... Stop. Yes! There we go. This is what the developers were thinking when they designed this game. Just imagine a sweaty man at Tecmo HQ going, if I'm not erect in the next 20 minutes, I'm canceling the project. The fence gate is locked with a padlock. There's a small door on the other side. The lock is engraved with a notched arrow design. This dev's behind Dead or Alive Extreme V's volleyball, so I can see it. It's... At this point, I really don't understand how we got here. Like, your character in the first game is, like, perfectly reasonable. Just little Japanese woman. Like, it's got that whole, like, fever dream, almost unreal experience to it. And then in the second game, you've got the twin girls. And they're dressed like twin girls. And that's just their thing, right? And then... I don't know. Retrieving the space under the wall is a large trunk. It looks like it's been emptied of its contents and there is nothing inside of it now. Chest against the wall of the passageway. There's some old candles and things inside. I could kind of see maybe the way things changed from... Boy, this herbal medicine is just timeless. The way things changed from Fatal Frame 1 to Fatal Frame 2. They obviously wanted to make the game more playable. They wanted to make the game appeal to a wider audience. They wanted more people to be able to finish it, be comfortable with it, so on and so forth. So already, going from 1 to 2, there's... Oh, this is interesting. I didn't even notice, but they... Oh, hi. I don't have a camera yet. Going from 1 to 2, there's already that initiative to just make the game appealing. And, I mean, they very much sacrificed atmosphere and horror to make that happen. I mean, that's a legitimate choice. I mean, I imagine there are developers out there that could make the scariest game possible, an absolutely, like, pants-shittingly terrifying experience. But how many people actually want that? It's like, how many people really want to play, like, super hardcore Kaizo Mario, you know? Like, vanishingly few. Nintendo wouldn't make any fucking money if they actually made Mario games like that. They make Mario games that appeal to a very general audience. So, and I guess this is what they decided was gonna appeal more generally. I want to play that. I mean, I want to give it a try at least. But yeah, the excuse me while I go through puberty on tonight's stream. The general populace doesn't, you know, the general populace has enough trouble with existing Mario games, you know? That's probably, like, Nintendo releasing an actual, like, Kaizo Mario thing, like horrible, torturous, like, Chaos Mario. I think that's something that could literally do more harm than good. Like, yeah, there's definitely a group of people that'd be very excited about that and would buy it, but I think it would overall actually hurt their reputation with the broader, like, Mario audience. And that's just kind of an unfortunate consequence of how the market works. Yes, the core Mario gamers. Kaizo pants shitting horror, please. Thank you. I really hate the appealing to everyone thing because it positions games as commodities instead of experience. Well, yeah, and I think it's harder and harder to find companies, at least major publishers, who are not going to treat their games like commodities instead of experiences. I mean, they'll make all the right noises in their E3 presentations and their press releases and their tweets and all that shit. But I mean, it's more apparent than ever that they're just trying to sell you a product, and they want as many people as possible to buy that product. And it's unfortunate, but it's so obvious that's where this series is going over time, from like the absolute abject terror of Fatal Frame 1 to Hot Girl Summer here. I find Five Nights at Freddy's be just unbearably scary and unnerving. Do I want to play it? Do I want to purchase it? No, but I'm not going to say it's not effective. Oh yeah, it's super effective. It's super effective. And it found an unexpected audience with that. I think there weren't a lot of games made like Five Nights at Freddy's. And I would like to point out, there still aren't. Major publishers still will not take the chance on a game like Five Nights at Freddy's, where you're basically getting constantly jump scared. Even though Five Nights at Freddy's proved that there's a sizable market for that. And there have been countless indie imitators for it. And of course, like, tons and tons of sequels that all did really well as well. But yeah, it's just there's some things that the major publishers just aren't going to take a chance on. And horror in general is one of those things. Like, big publishers tend to shy away from horror unless they have a track record with it. Nintendo got around the need to make a Kaizo Mario themselves since they went and released those Mario Maker games. Yeah, exactly. They found a way to tap that market without actually having to tap it directly. They found a way to... Isn't that interesting? Nintendo found a way to tap the hardcore Mario hacker market with a very, like, broadly appealing product. Like, that's actually pretty brilliant when you think about it. And this whole time I've been parked on, there are some old bowls inside the storage chest. They all seem to be broken. I can't see that any have kept their original shape. This is a strangely shaped Japanese chest. Some of the doors seem to be locked. I can't open. Okay. There's a person up there. They don't look like a ghost. They look real. This is for you. Something's reflecting light. It's an old-fashioned bellows camera. Some kind of occult markings in chased metal cover the whole body. It still looks to be in good condition. There's some old-fashioned writing card on the back. Camera Obscura. Maybe that's the name of the camera. Alright, well, I guess we better find out how the fuck this thing works now. Just saying, you hope their main character never gets groped by a ghost. I don't think this game's ever gonna go there. I'm sorry, did I pick it up? Black truck has an old lock on it, maybe old, but still locked tight. Wait, where is... Oh, what the hell? Oh, weird. Triangle brings up the camera in this one. I didn't think we had picked it up. Alright. What do we got? We got a map. Maps are cool. Big fan of maps. The Manor of Sleep. Tools. Type 7 film. We have limited Type 7 film this time? That's weird. Camera. Film. Capabilities. Alright. So we got max value, range, and sensitivity still. Range starts at level 2. That's interesting. Special. Max spirit power charge and power up possible charge amount increases. Well, now it's gonna happen since he said. It seems like it's at least trying to be subtle about its fan service. Yeah, I don't think they ever set out to be gross with these games. I think they wanted that like sexual appeal without actually really doing anything sexy, if that makes sense. Basic operation. Alright, filament responds when you're facing ghost. Position the camera with the triangle button, shoot with the X button or the R1 button, shoot while it goes in the capture circle. Yeah, that's pretty basic. Yeah, that's pretty basic. Blue flame lantern is lit. Okay, so it's blue lanterns this time. Make my game data. Now just wait 20 minutes for this process to end. Speaking of saving, I was playing some more of Evil Tonight today. And I was enjoying it quite a bit. It is definitely a game made specifically for people who enjoy the challenge modes in Resident Evil games. Because it's a pretty short game. I've got like 2 hours in it now, and I've found all the keys. So I think I'm just trying to home in on like the end sequence now. But it really seems like the appeal is replaying it on higher difficulties and with like no healing items or no saves or something like that. Yeah, Evil Today. Chicken wing giants. Some dying equipment in the cupboard. That's cool. But yeah, it never gets any easier. There was actually a boss fight. There was a boss fight that was fairly challenging and ate a bunch of my healing items. But it's a very manageable game. It's a very pretty game. Also, kind of going along with this, it has a really, really bad case of female character written by dudes. Like, the further I've gotten into the game, the more I've come to hate the main character. She is written so badly. Scene in the room, it's a big room and several lights seem to be burning, most dark in the corners and hard to see. But it's a fun game to play. It's a very pretty game. I absolutely love the art style in it, and I've only come to love it more the more I played it. A peephole has been opened in the wall. The sound seems to be coming from here. Stand in front of the hole and press the X button to have a look through it. We're gonna... Oh, I was supposed to take a picture. No, I was supposed to take a picture and it didn't. Alright, well, we're not getting full ghost completion on this one either, chat. No more fixed camera angles. Well, I mean, not no more, but they've kind of stopped doing fixed camera angles for some of these sequences. Just loop all the way around? Oh, I did. Yeah, okay. Oh no, that's not my. Oh no, that's not my map button. Okay. L2 is my map button. Weird. So wait, was there a door I missed? There's a door marked on the map, but it's not actually here. Yeah, L2 from map. It's really weird. That's another thing I don't really get, is like, why... Oh god. Why do sequels so often decide to, like, just change up the control? Like, why did they decide to put camera on triangle instead of circle this time? Like, that's gonna fuck me up all night. Again. Oh. Alright, well, that's fine. Who gives a shit? Yeah, it's so weird. This game still has fixed camera angles, but, like, drops them a lot. What's up, Manic? How is it so far? Pretty hot. Pretty hot. We spent quite a bit of time already talking about how our protagonists are getting, well, wasn't not so much from Fatal Frame 1 to 2, but now that we've made it to 3, our protagonist has suddenly gotten, like, way sexier. So there's weird rules about buttons in different regions that come and go for a long time. Oh, really? Bizarre. Doors, lock, keyholes engraved with a bellflower design. As far as story goes, there's really not a whole lot going on here. It seems like this woman maybe killed her boyfriend or somebody in a car crash, and now we're in, like, a dream mansion. Like, this is not a real place. Where do you want me to go? And there are alternate button configs that would be more favorable. Let's see here, options. Finish controller configuration. So type A. Okay, so our options here. Our option. So right now special is on circle and notebook is on L1. We can switch those so that notebook is on circle. Or we can change it so the map is on triangle and camera is on R1. So no. Was that the top square change mode? That just it shows you what the buttons are gonna be when you have the camera up. So when the camera is up, X is shoot, square is spin around. Actually, that's really good to know. I never did find the spin around button in Fatal Frame 2. I'm sure there was one, I was just too stupid to use it. I said that there were options, not that you'd like them. I guess maybe we should just try to leave. I mean, there were more ghosts on the way back, so. Yep, that's what I was supposed to do, try to leave. Fatal Frame Steam page, games like this, Outer Wilds. I think, I'm not going to fault Steam for this. I think they just want to recommend Outer Wilds to everybody. There better be a ghost up there, or...
Where did he go?
Oh, hi! Get out of my cleavage. The explanation of battle controls has been added to files. Who's daddy? Okay. What's going on there? There you go. Oh, hi. Oh, God. Oh, God. Stop it! Oh! I killed Daddy. Wait, did I really kill Daddy? Oh, there they are. No! Oh, shit! Ghosts! No! Okay. I didn't know there were ghosts in this. Someone took the game of Don't Wake Daddy too seriously. Twitch failed to update when the stream started. What I missed? What's up, Loader High? You missed the very sexy opening to this game. Story-wise, there's not much going on. Our character here, who I guess is a, I don't know what she is. Chemisol model. She was in a car accident and killed somebody. Maybe her boyfriend. Maybe that woman's husband. We don't know. And then she went home and got in a nightie and laid down on her mattress and went into sexy sleepy time. And now we're in like a dream castle. Like, this place isn't real. They were kind of upfront about that.
If only I died too. It's not my fault that I'm the only one that survived. I should have been taken. I didn't survive because I wanted to. I had no choice. If I had just had more use.
Okay, this actually has pretty good voice acting.
I didn't survive because
That's an improvement.
I had no choice. So if I had died with everyone else, yes, if I had died with everyone else, then I would.
Are you alright?
No, clearly not. Also, our protagonist makes facial expressions this time, which is nice. They're in Dutch Angleville. Our protagonist also gets legitimately scared by things. Like Mio and the original girl. Oh yeah, and the ghost is sexy too. Can't forget that. But the protagonists in Fatal Frame 1 and 2 are both extremely stoic. Like, surprisingly so. This girl proper freaks out. Sedated with Xanax before the game started.
Let me sleep forever.
I mean, goddamn, I say that every day. Slammed right in that door. sleeps like this? What is that? Does your boob hurt?
Ray? Is everything okay?
I heard you cry out. Well, I was worried. You've been having so many nightmares lately.
What? I'm fine.
But
I just had a bad dream.
Be an interesting change. I admit I was very amused in the first two other PCs would go through this complex fight and then just casually walk away. Yeah. Is it all just a dream? Anyway, I'd better get up. The tattooed woman. The bruise appears. Notebook use. During the course of the game, when you find new information, I'll be recording the notebook. Access notes. We have notes. We have incidents. I felt a sharp pain in my shoulders when I woke up. For a moment, I thought I could see some kind of bruise on my skin, but I looked again. There was nothing there. Was it just a dream? Abandoned house. I wasn't motivated enough to find out much about the place before I went. About all I know was it was supposed to be haunted. Wow. Laziest ghost hunter ever. This is an abandoned house. I didn't research it or anything. I just... maybe it's haunted. I don't know. It was behind the strange daydream... What was behind the strange daydream vision I had in that house in the snow? Was I worn out, still just scarred by the accident, or the rumors true? Was he really there? The Manor of Sleep. The ruined house I wandered in my dream the night I got back after my vision on that assignment. Something about it reminded me of the haunted house where I saw you. It seemed too real to be a dream. Daydreams, visions. Maybe I'm just tired. People. You. My fiance, he was an editor who worked on books of folklore, philosophy, and anthropology. We met as students. He was the opposite of me in every way. Quiet and kind. Wait, we're not? We're loud. We're a loud asshole? Is this what passes for a loud asshole? Like gently falling rain. Like a soft shower that washes everything clean. He passed away 2 months ago in a car accident caused by my careless driving. Okay, so we killed our fiance. Researcher people will wear sweaters, not me ever. Soldier boy, you. And Superman, that ghost. Miku. Damn it, Miku. Miku Hinasaki, younger sister of Yu's best friend. Younger sister of my dead fiance's best friend. Okay, she lives with me now and works as my assistant. I haven't met her brother. You told me she had lost a relative in an accident. She helps me out in all kinds of ways, not just with work. She's cheerful and hardworking. If not for her, I don't know how I would have made it through through after you passed away. Okay? The tattooed woman. The woman who appeared in my dream in the manor, her whole body covered in a blue tattoo. See, that's why the ghost is naked. We have to be able to see the whole tattoo and how it, like, curves around her supple breasts. It makes sense. World building. We Alex Jones. Oh, no. She came closer and I ran away before I knew it was happening. All I remember is an intense fear. I can still feel her cold, stabbing fingers on the back of my shoulder where she touched me. Hard to believe it was only a dream. I'm ashamed of my words and deeds. The mother and child appeared in my dream in old-fashioned kimonos. They were looking for someone, calling out sad voices to him. Who could they be? Miku is the protagonist from the first game, if you didn't realize. Oh my god, you're right. Oh my god, I didn't even recognize her. Yeah, I haven't met her brother. She had lost a relative in an accident. Like the Miku kitty? That's a good kitty. Alright, okay. So we have a very salient connection to the first game. There's an A tape I want to listen to right now. On the shelf, I keep my photo books and newspapers. Miku bought most of the photography books for me. She has a good eye for these things. Most of them I hardly even glanced at. She hasn't changed her jacket in how long? There are several handmade scented candles on top of the desk. Miku made them. She probably made them specially with me in mind, but for that reason I can't bring myself to light them, and so they just sit here unlit and unused. Well, how do you think that makes her feel? On the shelf is a camera I never use anymore. I used to enjoy using this camera back in the days when I used to take pictures for fun. My clothes are thrown carelessly in the closet. I've never been a tidy person. Unless I make a real effort, things soon get like this. Miku must not have seen in here yet. She would never have left it in this state. So Miku is apparently helping keep our shit together. Pieces of my work are pinned up on the wall. There are more scenery shots now than there used to be. I don't feel ready yet for projects that involve taking pictures of people. Bright-colored roll-down shade hangs over the window. Miku picked it out and bought it for us the other day.
Good morning, Ray.
Hi. It's Miku's room. Even if this is my house, I don't really like to go into a room without permission. I know Miku wouldn't care at all, though. Use room. Ever since the accident, I try not to come in here unless I have a good reason. Okay. Just crazy lady, pull yourself together. We're in such bad shape that we need, like, the sole survivor of, like, a ghost apocalypse catastrophe to help us keep our shit together. Good morning, Ray. It looks like it's going to rain all day today, too. You don't have to work so much this week, so why don't you try to relax? Ray, you've been working too much lately. You were woken up by a bad dream this morning. Not to mention what happened when we were out collecting data the other day. Anyway, let's try to take it easy today. That reminds me, there was a letter. It's addressed to you. Not you. You. Letter from Kay. Dear you, sorry for not writing for so long. How are things with the fiancé? I'm continuing my investigation of the urban legend. Like I thought, my niece's symptoms bear many similarities to the strange disease associated with the urban legend. I think most of the story is groundless rumor, but I've heard there was a psychiatric study done. If you have it, I'd like to see it. Maybe it'll provide a clue. I'm taking a break from all my other work to devote myself to studying the urban legend. I'd like your help. According to the documents I've studied, that camera I sent you is apparently a rare camera obscura. Given where I found it, it may have some connection to the missing people in the urban legend. If you hear anything, please tell me. Motherfucker just sent us a camera obscura? From Kay Amakuri. He's written several times before. Have you still not told him about you? Use camera obscura. I wonder if it'd be in use room. Oh. Storage space under the stairs full of old newspapers and magazines. It's gonna get so confusing. Maybe for you. Kitty! In the corner is an ornamental plant. Do you think I'm looking at the plant? Looking after is Miku's job. Come and think of it, Miku looks after just about everything in the house these days. Yeah, we get that. Ah! No, not the fucking cat. Not the plant, the cat. Yes, the fucking cat. No, not the fucking plant. God. So angry. You cannot pet the cat in Fatal Frame 3. Stuck the refrigerator drawer are my work schedule calendar with the supermarket discount days marked on it and post-it notes with recipes on them. Miku cooks all the meals. She seems to enjoy doing chores around the house. I don't know what I'd do without her, really. Why don't you marry her? Tableware is kept here inside the cupboard. Used things are kept clean here, too. Sink is cleanly polished. Feels more like Miku's place than mine. This feels more like Miku's place than mine. Large oven range with 4-burner stove. I was determined to get the most out of it when we moved here. In fact, I've not used it all except for boiling water or fixing a simple meal. This is a dishwasher I bought for Miku. I thought it would make life easier for her, but she hardly ever seems to use it. Lacquerware and fragile plates damage easily if you wash them in a machine, she says. From here you can look across the counter to see the whole of the living room, a real mom's eye view. This is weird. Wait, where are we going? Oh, we're exploring more of the house. Faint light pierces the curtains and shines through the entrance area. It reminds me of Miku. Front door is kept locked. Since that day, I don't leave the house unless I have to for work. Miku does all my shopping for me. Ornamental potted cat. Lesbian Ghost Hunters, I watched that TV series. I'd play the shit out of that game. I see my face reflected in the mirror above the wash basin. Maybe I've lost a little weight again. There's no one in the bath. Even when I'm busy, I like to soak in the tub every day. Recently, though, I've just been taking a shower. Miku takes care of the washing and clothes, too. It's a real help. I've never been good at housework. She's been complaining these past few days that she can't hang the clothes out to dry because of the rain. Buffy. Buffy's a really entertaining series as long as you know where to stop. Clothes chest that Miku brought with her from home. Inside are Miku's kimonos and the funeral mourning that I have worn just once. Like, if you ask me, first 3 seasons of Buffy, great. You can just stop there. Do we pay Miku or is there subservience its own reward? Miku may have ulterior motives for helping us out. You never know. Since we apparently also possess a camera obscura. Holy shit, how much does Miku get paid? Like, that is a lot. It's a lot, yeah. As well as cushions and bedding, the closet is full of used old books, still where we left them when we first moved in. I've never looked inside them. I guess it must be something to do with his work. Blah, 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 blah. Use altar. You. She's like a Pokemon. You. I click on something, she goes, you. Curtains have been drawn for a long time now. We use this space for storing the cleaning things and other tools. Some of these cardboard boxes haven't been touched since we moved in. I gotta say, I actually really like this sequence. It's doing a lot of work to show Rey's, like, mental state and just how broken down she is at the moment. This cardboard box are plastic bottles containing developer and fixer fluids for developing photographs. And plastic barrels of kerosene we use in winter. Like, everything is either very factual or it's about how Miku is keeping her from, like, completely falling apart. This is supposed to be a storeroom, really, but they put in a sink so I could develop my pictures here. I forget if season 3 is when they close the Hellmouth. That's my best cutoff point. No, season 3 is the mayor. I feel like I don't know. I kind of like the appeal of Buffy to me was really in whatever they were fighting. And I feel like things, at least from what I watched, I feel like things peaked with the mayor. Season 4, they had that stupid like secret paramilitary organization. I just lost all interest in what they were doing. I watched all of seasons 1, 2, and 3. I started watching 4 and just fell off of it. And I watched a few scattered episodes from later seasons, but I don't remember seeing anything that really interested me. So, I only really started watching this series because my girlfriend in college was super into it, and then I ended up getting really into it. But then, yeah, I lost interest in series 4, and I think we probably broke up not long after that. Unrelated, I should say. I knocked on the toilet door, but it looks like no one's inside. Well, you know no one's inside, because you're here, and Miku's in the living room waiting on you like a mom would. As far as you know. Cat! Where's the cat? Kitty. We decided against having a TV in our own rooms and bought a bigger one for the living room instead. I hardly watched it all these days. I had a TV like that for a while. Where's the cat? Miku, where's the cat? I heard the cat. Either that or Miku just meowed at me. Where'd the cat go? Season 3 is what I was thinking of, but did the Hellmouth not get closed then? Kitty! Let me fucking interact with the cat! Cat's like, room's haunted, don't go down there. Something about some sort of camera obscura that you owned written in the letter. Camera obscura could be the same camera I saw in my dream. Open the fucking door and find out. Alright, is this room haunted? Yes, these are all PS2 games, Library Man. Also, hi, Library Man. Take his picture. A nice word processor, nerd.
Ray, may I help you with something?
Oh, I just wanted to ask you.
Hey, thanks for enduring my drunken sound alerts last night. Oh no, you're fine. It was fun. Computer gives me Ringu flashback.
Every game.
Any season of Buffy is better than the movie. The movie, like, it's one of those things where I don't even feel like they're related. Like, the TV series feels so different from the movie. I feel like comparing the two is almost meaningless. I like how the late seasons was dire. I heard bad stuff about some of the later seasons. I also never watched Angel. I heard Angel was pretty good for the most part. Thin ray of sunlight comes in through the drawn curtains. It is always raining here. Whenever I hear the sound of the rain, I can't help thinking back to what happened that day. You liked Angel? Had Boreanaz? Yeah. These clothes are still hanging inside a closet. I decided not to tie them away. Once they're in boxes, I knew they'd never come out again. Bookshelves are full of volumes of folklore, philosophy, and anthropology. They're all books you used for his work, or ones that were published by his company. There was a time when I used to be interested in them, but there was only a passing phase. Like the Angel too, but it was pretty uneven. Typed in handwritten letters on the desk along with several books. I hardly touched anything in here since that day. I can't bring myself to tidy everything away. There's a notebook left out on top of the desk. Perhaps somebody was in the middle of working. Somebody. I have to admit, Boreanaz really improved over the years. Yeah, I thought he was okay in Buffy, but I heard he was really, really good in Angel. Angel gave us smile time, so every bad episode can be forgiven. Is that the puppet one? Knowing what I know now about Whedon's bullshit, it's hard to go back and watch either series. Yeah, I would never actually go back and watch them. What we know now about Joss Whedon, I have no desire to revisit any of his work. Kicks ass in Bones. I've watched some of Bones, and yeah, it was pretty entertaining. I do know the puppet episode. I think I have seen the puppet episode. Just conceptually, that's really cool. They were all PS2 games, sure shows that had a good run. I mean, damn, folks got to retire off that shit. Well, I had no idea these games were even a thing. Yeah, I think this series kind of flew under the radar for a lot of people. But I've always been fascinated by it ever since my brief experience with the first game years and years and years ago. It's been really interesting. It's interesting, too, that it eventually went from being a PlayStation series to a Nintendo series. Like, Fatal Frames 1, 2, and 3 were all on PS2. And then 4 was on the Wii, because Tecmo inked a deal with Nintendo, and then 5 was on the Wii U. And now I guess Tecmo's free to do whatever they want, which is why they're publishing 5, Made in Blackwater, on everything now. It's going to be on Steam and PlayStation, and I think Xbox even, if I remember correctly. I'm curious if they'll do anything else with it, but I also kind of dread to see what else they do with it, given the direction of the series as a whole. You can watch something else that wasn't made under those. Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah. Yeah, I definitely appreciate what the actors did. I appreciate what those shows represent, but yeah, I mean, it's it's just kind of inevitable that once you learn something like that about a director or writer or producer or something, it's going to be in your mind when you go back to these things. And especially like speaking about Whedon specifically, like the way he mistreated Charisma Carpenter, like I think I would just feel gross and uncomfortable like every time she's on the screen, because I'd just be thinking about like how sorry I am for that poor woman. 3 games on PS2 is impressive. They came out in pretty short order. Yeah, I think it was like 2001, 2003, and then this one was 2005, if I remember correctly. They'll make a mobile game with a ghost gacha. I think I saw something on Wikipedia that there's a Fatal Frame pachinko game or something. Tecmo still will probably cross with Dynasty Warriors at some point. I'm still, like... We talked about this an hour ago. I'm still gobsmacked that they stuck a fucking Dead or Alive character in Maiden of Blackwater. I can't get over the fact that Ayane is in it. That blows my mind. Anyway, many of the urban legends classified as Lost Village are modeled on real incidents, such as a village was ruined when one villager massacred the others. Okay. They're often an amalgamation of well-known actual incidents, legend, and oral tradition. Settings such as the isolated mountain village or bygone customs, like night trysts or ceremonies, often act to trigger the incidents themselves, and these in turn become the motif for urban legend. The reason for the popularity of urban legends may lie in the notion of the view of the country from the city, or the modern bias towards the ancient. To people in the modern city, the village is the wilderness, and those who live there are different. Perhaps that scorn or fear finds expression in the urban legend. For that reason, the setting of the legend must be the isolated mountain village. Further, bygone customs are attractive elements that end up acting to provoke the incident. As a case in point, there is a story about the area around the Minikami Dam where Mayu went missing. The Lost Village. The mountains in the Minikami area was once a massacre in the so-called Lost Village. Years ago, on the night of a certain festival, there was a great massacre and the village disappeared from the map. Only one woman survived. If you walk in the forest where the village once lay, there's a small guardian statue. If you continue, you will come to the shrine gate that forms the entrance to the village. If you should pass through the gate, you will never return. The night of the massacre continues in this village, where day will never again break, and a woman's horrific laugh rings throughout the village. Do not Fatal Frame me. Next, we have the Manor of Bizarre Murders, where the same tragedy reoccurs. Its scale is smaller, but generally speaking, it resembles the pattern of the village as it is made up of elements based on true incidents. Below is an example of this. It has to do with Mafuyu's disappearance. The House of Mutilation. In the mountain area of Himuro, there remains a manor where years ago there was said to be a massacre. There have always been vanishings in the nearby forest, and many of the spirited away are said to end up in the manor. Their corpses have been found with both hands, legs, and heads severed off. One more example is the seemingly related Manor of Sleep urban legend that I'm researching now. The Manor of Sleep legend was picked up in various magazines in the 1960s, but incidents with very similar characteristics can be found here and there in older media. This newspaper is from early 1900s and has no relation to when the Manor of Sleep legend was taken up, but the background of the spirited aways and the people's later conditions bear many similarities to the Manor of Sleep urban legend. Spirited Away is my favorite Miyazaki film. I'm still investigating, but these incidents may trace back to the 19th century, and I have seen legends in several folklore books that may become the basis for the Manor of Sleep. So, did he give the Himuro Manor incident and the Lost Village incident as examples of urban legends that what was the thesis there? Was he saying that these ancient legends captivate people and attract them from the city to the country where some tragedy befalls them? They're saying that there's nothing actually supernatural going on there, and like Mafuyu and Mayu disappearing were just results of people like looking too far into urban legends. You said sleep so many times I yawn. Yours is Princess Mononoke. Princess Mononoke is really good. I have not rewatched that in years. I still think my kids are a little too young for that one. The Ghibli films we watch now are kind of determined by which ones my kids can handle. And so we're kind of waiting on Nausicaa and Mononoke. Miku's obviously made up. Sure makes sense. Look at all the YouTubers sneaking into crazy places these days. It's just, damn, like giving Mafuyu's disappearance as evidence of like urban legends being nothing more than legend when we got fucking Miku downstairs is like, I mean, I know she came in after you died, but still, it's bad luck. Bad luck. Nausicaa, I haven't seen in a while. I think I had the big meat monster at the end. That would scare the shit out of my kids. Perhaps this is what Kay was asked to investigate. You had a well-organized notebook on urban legends. Urban legends to your file. After you receive new information, you might find related books and documents in bookcases or desks. An old newspaper is stuck in the notebook. Series of vanishings across region. According to sources before dawn yesterday, a mother and a daughter who live in Myojin village went missing. Mother and daughter. Missing are Makie Kuzuhara and her daughter Kozue. Since last year, the two have been searching for Kuzuhara's missing husband. The two reportedly wandered the mountains nearly every day. The informant says, I hadn't seen them for several days, so I went to visit them. There was no answer, so I went inside, but they were gone. I only saw some black soot-like marks. Similar disappearances are being reported across the area, and some are calling them spirited away. And they're watching Akira, you coward. Man, Akira gives me nightmares at the end. We know they kept normal ending for canon purposes. Yeah. Which is good. I think the narrative is more interesting that way. Add the newspaper article, series of vanishings across region to your file. Okay, give me the fucking camera already. Where's the camera? I want to take pictures of ghosts. I guess we kind of have to recheck everything now. Ghosts. Oh, there it is. It's on the fucking shelf. Just ignore it completely. On the shelf are a letter and a camera similar to the one I saw in my dream. It looks like the letter is from K. They're from K too. Dear you, during my research on the Manor of Sleep, urban legend, I finally made it to a certain deserted village lost even from the map. I found this camera in a huge abandoned house near that village. That? Would that have been Mio's camera? Just give up the souls, never. Turn the page, moron. My niece Mio, when Mayu disappeared, she caused you a lot of trouble, so you probably remember. I saw this camera and she was scared stiff. I wonder if it reminded her of that unspeakable incident. For now, I'd like you to take care of the camera you know about antiques, so could you look over it for me? I don't think you'll be able to reach me for a bit, but I'll contact you, so let me know when, what you find then. Is Kei mentioned in the previous games? Kei Amakura? They mentioned so many folklorists in Fatal Frame 1 and 2, I don't remember. I mean, for God's sake, I didn't recognize Miku, so. Don't think so? Okay. This is older than the one in the dream, and the inscription on the back is illegible. Even so, it does look very similar to the camera obscura. Tried pushing the shutter button, but there was no response. It looks like it's broken. Still an old film inside. Musty film. Looks pretty old, but doesn't seem to have been spoiled by being exposed at all. What could be on it? I can develop film. Okay. Well, this is a neat development. Took until Fatal Frame 3 to actually develop your own film. Come on, people. Oh, fuck off. Hey, Miku, look at this cool camera I found.
Having a lot of nightmares lately.
That was...
Are you alright?
Can I do that again? Look at this fucking side eye. Ray, I made your breakfast and I did your laundry. Now get the fuck away from me. So there are two camera obscuras, right? There was Miku's camera obscura and there was Mio's camera obscura, right? But Miku's mom. Miku's mom was Yai, right? Who escaped from the village that Mio explored, right? And she took the camera with her? So Miku got her camera obscura from her mom. And then that's the... No. No, what happened? No. Miku's camera exploded, right? Miku's camera exploded, and the last mirror piece that we needed was in it, right? A descendant. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. For some reason, I thought Yai was Miku's mom. Don't try to make sense of this crap. Hey, 2-hit good. What's going on? I think the guy who made them just made a bunch and left them all over for some reason. How's Fatal Frame 3? Different. Very different. Different even from 2. I kind of like it. I'm kind of interested. But yeah, I'm currently trying to like sort out the canon, if you will. So yeah, Miku's camera was passed down through her family and then it exploded at the end of Fatal Frame 1 so that she could complete the mirror. But then why? Wait. How did... Okay, this is probably the part where I should stop trying to make sense of it. But how the fuck did Miku's camera have the piece of the mirror that it needed? Yeah, for plot. Yeah, okay. And so the camera obscura we have now is Mio's camera obscura, which she found in the village. And the guy who made it, the original guy who built the camera obscuras, left it in the village. Didn't he come visit or something? What did I just... I know, Eva, I know. I couldn't resist. Undeveloped film, an old roll of film from inside the camera obscura. There's definitely something on the film. I wonder if I can develop it. I would like to develop this film. An image has appeared of a crying woman. Just as I thought, I must have taken this during that dream. All the film has been developed. The camera obscura, the abandoned house, the picture I took in my dream. Maybe if I investigate this woman, I can find something out. I'm actually, like, I'm the kind of person who actually really enjoys, like, deep lore. I like to learn about all the connections between storylines and characters and stuff. And back when I played World of Warcraft, and I mean, this was like 15 years ago, that was the big appeal for me. I like going around and doing all the quests, even after I was at max level, because I like getting like the additional bits of lore and like piecing stuff together. I probably, if I had been the kind of person that really enjoyed like the Five Nights at Freddy's style games, I probably would have really gotten into them for their lore, because I know that was a big part of the attraction there. So yeah, when you have a game like this that is very specifically calling out stuff from the previous games, yeah, I'm gonna be interested. I'm gonna try and sort it out. By maybe I can investigate, I mean maybe I can make Miku investigate. It was the exact opposite with WoW. I'd always skip over all the text. I think it was just like it would get my imagination going. Like all the detailed lore and world building and stuff, I found really fascinating. Because I appreciated the creativity of it. And then I basically quit World of Warcraft when I realized how insipid everything was getting. How they were just kind of rehashing plot lines and things. Please let me pet this goddamn cat. Oh. Do we really have to play this game? Do we really have to do this? Seems so contrived. Always wish it appealed. Quit when I realized it was just time and money suck. Yeah. I've played. I went through 2 periods of World of Warcraft. I went through one when I was in college and all my friends were playing, and I was like, okay, I'll play it. And I played it up to the level cap. I got bored and I quit. And then when I moved to Los Angeles, one of my best friends here was big into it and wanted to play with me. So I got it, played up to the level cap, quit. Got bored and quit. All right. You know what? Ray is a train wreck of a human being right now. She's at least making an effort, I guess. Problem with that is a series like this clearly only started with one idea. Now they're trying to shoehorn relevance in, which can be done well, but is still a mess to unravel. Yeah, I agree. It works way better when it's planned out from the beginning, but it's very rare for that to happen. I mean, they probably assumed Fatal Frame was going to be a one-off thing. I don't think... It really doesn't feel like they went into it assuming that there was going to be a series. So. Click the button, then move the joystick towards the cat. Oh, okay. Hang on. Miku, about the woman in this picture, I was wondering if I could get you to try and find out as much about her as you can. Anything is fine. Yes, well, this is a very old picture, so... I found it in Yu's room. It's okay if you can't find anything out. There's just something about her.
Understood. I'll let you know if I find anything.
If you show the photos you developed to Miku, sometimes you can ask her to investigate them for you. If you have them investigated, you can come talk to Miku later, get books and other information. No! Night has fallen. If you check the bed with X button, you can sleep. By checking the camera obscura in the desk, you can save your progress. I mean, realistically, this isn't all that different from our normal outfit. It's just we turned our camisole into like a one piece. Anyhow, lore shit is why I'm always afraid to restart a game of Skyrim, because when I start modding, I start looking for the lore-friendly shit, and then I start reading lore stuff, and the hole gets deeper and deeper and deeper. Yeah. So is Miku still up? I guess more importantly, is the cat still up? Miku is not up. Cat? Cat! Okay, wait. And take a picture of the cat. Cat's not a ghost, right? Yep, that's cat, all right. Okay. All right, well, an effort was made. Can I get a snack? Hungry. Nah, I think everything's the same. Okay, let's go to sleep. It will sometimes cuddle your hand. Okay. We'll have to try that tomorrow. It's obviously the cat is asleep and has no time for our bullshit. I was attending a lore panel for EverQuest 2 at Con. I was bringing up questions about stuff. One of the other people attending told my friend they need to put her on the team. I think she knows more than the devs do. I have definitely worked on games like that. Doing localization, where we would get some background documents for the game, and we just have more and more questions, and the answers we get back were basically like, yeah, you've put more thought into this than the developers did. They just thought this sounded cool. They didn't think about it any deeper than that. You look them up on the wiki and look for related books for other games. That was a whole other hole. I do know how to recognize when lore is a fool's errand. Like, I have never... Like, it has never even occurred to me to try and sort through Zelda lore, for example. I know that one is just an exercise in futility. Alright, so we're back in the Manor of Sleep. What has changed? Zelda lore is pretty much on a per game basis, isn't it? There are certain connections and references between games, which has kind of led people to try and like piece them all together into a timeline, but I think even Nintendo has been like, yeah, don't bother. Not that that's going to stop anybody from making YouTube videos with them doing this in the thumbnail going, Zelda timeline finally explained. Yeah, with all the 40 Links and Zeldas. Hi. I keep mashing the circle button. I can't stop. Bars in the wall by my feet, cold air is blowing in from the other side. Zelda lore is such a clusterfuck, but by the time they tried to create something official, they had 3 different timelines for things to make any sense. Looks like there's another corridor like this one on the other side of the wall. Triangle. Triangle. I have to mash triangle if I want to take a picture of the ghost. Hyrule Historia. You can see the next room through a lattice window in the alcove wall. A small image on top of a pedestal. It does have a timeline chart in. You know they gave up on the timeline when you realize that Breath of the Wild is the canon furthest point in all 3 timelines? Now, Kirby canon. That's my shit. I can't wait to see how the new post-apocalyptic Kirby fits in with the rest of the Kirby mythos. Somebody told me to go away. That's rude. Piece of paper or... There's a piece of paper or something on the floor. Memo in shaky hand. It's not my fault. I didn't choose to survive. Oh my god. Like, every... Okay, this entire game is going to be like 15 hours of survivor's guilt, isn't it? It was originally a landscape hanging on the scroll. Not much of it is left. No. I watched Wooly's Kirby lore videos. I haven't actually played a Kirby game yet. This new one may be my first. I love Kirby. I absolutely love Kirby. But I was just joking. I love Kirby because the games are super fun. I don't really care about how the games connect or the lore of the Kirby games or whatever. There is definitely some interesting stuff there. Like, as cute and fluffy as the Kirby games are, they always end with something like absolutely horrific. Like some nightmare beast from beyond the edge of the veil. And there's that too. Kirby himself is an eldritch horror, so. Ocarina of Time Majora's Mask is still tempting you towards that Nintendo Online upgrade, except I'm the only one in the family plan interested. The rest may have saved me from myself. I mean, hopefully those will be available in another capacity eventually. I get the feeling as long as the Zelda remakes that Nintendo is slowly rolling out do well, they'll keep remaking games in the series, and eventually they will get back to the N64 ones. Because then Nintendo can do their favorite fucking thing, which is double dip. They can get the people who want the classic N64 experience through the online expansion upgrade, and they can get the people that want a modernized, like, HD remaster experience for the full $60. There's also stuff like the 3 witches and All-Stars are girls who died tragically and were resurrected as elemental witches. What? Holy shit. Here's the thing, I own them both for the N64 and the 3DS. I have no reason to get them on the Switch, too. Not yet, you don't. But they'll find a way. Nintendo always finds a way. There's a basket of some kind on top of a low cupboard. Very descriptive, thank you. A small kimono inside the chest looks like something a young girl might have... She had to think about that before she opened it. Hi. No, 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 no. Come back, come back, come back. I'm gonna survive. So this is the lady that was freaking out earlier. Weird little corner. I'm afraid I need to observe that we have spent 90 minutes playing through hour 1 of this game. That's probably my fault. That's probably my fault for never shutting the fuck up. Simply have too much to talk about tonight. Having a mental breakdown in a terrifying dream manner, and some chick keeps coming at you and trying to take your picture. Yep, I will own that one. Pale light is reflecting off the snow outside and coming in through a round paper screen window. Although, to be fair, chat, if we can be real for a minute here, if y'all weren't so much fun to talk to, we wouldn't have this problem, and I could just get on with the video games, and it wouldn't be a big deal. So, taking partial responsibility here. An image of something has emerged on the photo. It's a staircase. Fascinating. Blame the victims. Game is going to rock when Zach from DOA shows up. Oh, I hope it's in his Dealy Bob silver bodysuit. Which, I don't remember which DOA it was that I played on the original Xbox, but I really enjoyed it. It was fun. Wait, am I in danger? It sounds like I'm in danger. Seems to be a door in the wall behind the chest. Maybe it leads up to the roof. I tried to move the chest, too heavy. Probably only a man could move it. I found a part for the camera obscura. You have acquired equip function alarm. Indicates the fatal frame. When being attacked by a ghost, top part of the viewfinder may flash red and alarm will ring. This is more powerful. Shutter chance the fatal frame. Okay. He's just chilling. Did the game you play look like Virtua Fighter with tits, or did it look good? It looked good. Whoa! I can't see him without the camera. That's kind of cool. That's actually something they didn't really play with in the previous game.
Please, help me.
Is this gonna help? Alright, that was cool. I mean, it's been, honestly though, it's been so long. Oh, that's neat, yeah. You can totally see stuff you can't normally see through the camera. Door is locked, the keyhole is engraved with a 4-point well design. Voices behind the wall. Possibly 2 ultimate or 3. Okay. But yeah, when I was learning fighting games back in college, I played Tekken, I played Dead or Alive, and I played Virtua Fighter. And they all, oh, hello. God damn it. Oh, you're a mean ghost. Stop it! Wait, you're like the same ghost I saw earlier. Also, I should probably switch to real film for this. Oh god! Oh god, she ain't stopping! Wait, what? Oh god! Fuck you! I said fuck you! I'm sorry, these pictures are so fucking funny! Oh, this is supposed to be scary. What the fuck? Ah! Oh! Okay, that was a little creepy. No, let go. Let go. Oh, yeah. You really have to... Whoa, are we okay? I think I saw the bruise. Looking for a hot dog. Ah, I missed the... I had a pretty good combo going there. Whoa! Ah! Why did she keep doing that? I fucking hate it. Ah. Alright, I exploded her. Cool. The actual lure of the camera is to see the unseen. Yeah. So it's interesting that they never really did much with that until this game. You alright there, champ? I'm gonna shine this flashlight in your face. I called out, but there was no reply. Notebook or something is lying at the feet of the crouching woman. Burnt passport. Yoshi Takigawa from Japan. Shizuoka. Been pretty badly scored, so I can just make out thin trace of writing. Yoshino Takigawa. Could this be her name? Okay, so she doesn't want to answer me.
You should wake up. Please help me.
You wake up, please help me?
Me up.
Wake.
I didn't do anything wrong.
That's pretty sick tat. Check in with Miku and pet the cat. Not necessarily in that order. Yeah. Kitty! So the cat kind of pets you in this one. I've always been a Japanese tribal fan. Alright, victory. We've essentially beaten Fatal Frame 3 now. I think that's fair to say. Miku, are you in the bath? Miku's a weep at how easily she gets ink. Miku. Does anything say anything different? No. You. You're welcome. Y'all were gonna quit. Look, petting the cat is very important, okay? Ain't in the toilet. If you're gonna put a cat in a game, you damn well better be able to pet it. Modern game. I'm not gonna shit on old like Super Nintendo games just because you can't pet the kitties in those. What? What was that? A note has been left on the kitchen counter. Dear Ray, I've gone out to do some research on the woman from the other day. I'll be back later this evening. Make sure you eat breakfast, okay? In addition, on the kitchen counter, a breakfast of perfectly made rice balls has been prepared. Right. Feed yourself. Eat. How do I make Ray eat? I can make her pet the kitty. How do I make her eat? Across the kitchen counter, you see Ray living. I know. We know. It feels like Miku's place. Jelly donuts. Eat your jelly donuts, Ray. Storage space under the... Yeah, we know. What am I supposed to do? Oh, we were supposed to attempt to go upstairs so the phone would ring.
Hello? Ray, it's Miku.
It's Miku. I like sequences like this in video games. I like getting the little slice of life between whatever action or horror or adventure is going on. What I don't like is when you have to just do random shit to trigger arbitrary event flags. Like, I specifically don't like that about point-and-click adventures, because that seems to be a thing that a lot of developers default to, is instead of having, like, a puzzle to solve or something to find, you just wander around until you accidentally trigger something. And I've never been a fan of that. And that extends to other genres, too. Eat your script trigger, Ray. It's good for you. Walk up the stairs. It's just annoying. Like, put it on a timer. If you really want it to be, if you really want the player to just dink around in the house until the phone rings, put it on a timer. It's fine. Don't, like, what if I just ran around and clicked on literally everything downstairs before resolving to go upstairs? Like, that'd be even more frustrating. They need, like, like a real-time horror or something. I was able to get the name and address of the woman in the photo. Yoshino Takigawa. She's the only survivor of a plane crash that happened the other day. I knew I'd seen her before it all came together when I asked one of the editors. It seems that she's still being hospitalized. I'll tell you the location of the hospital. She's in a coma. Oh God, she's in a coma and she can't leave the manor. And we're like, wow, that's fucked up.
heard from the hospital that she's been asleep for a long time, and no one has been able to wake her.
Yeah, that's why she asked us to wake her. It's like, please get me the fuck out of here. It's old and musty and extremely haunted. Please let me leave. Startled me. I can't wake up.
I don't want to see anymore.
They're still doing that stupid high-pitched whine. What the fuck? Oh my god, she carbonized. Okay, that's pretty serious. She's a Jedi Master all along.
Did you go to the hospital? Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know we just watched a person vaporize, but I mean, come. she had to get all the ashes of the vaporized person off of her. Ghost in the shower. I don't know why I'm saving. I totally wouldn't mind having to play through that again. The scene was Oscar worthy. Welcome back from the hospital. Did you see the person? Fuck you. Getting in the shower. I suppose Miku's up right now. Oh, good, she is. I'm sorry for being an asshole earlier.
Are you having trouble sleeping?
I wonder what happened to her. They just said she disappeared on TV. Ray, you saw her just before it happened, but do you happen to know something about her? Miku is tiny. I guess Fatal Frame 3 is notable for being the first time we play a tall woman in the series. Yes, I would like to sleep. Send me back to Hell House. And we're back. There's actually something behind that grating.
Tall woman. Get it? Nope. So there's an item in there this time. I wonder where they think we want to go. Guess maybe let's go this way this time? We got any ghosts? Any ghosts want to hang out? Wait. I should go back to where I saw her last time. After all this pathos and emotional ringing, I really need to hit the shower. I know the first thing I do after a hard day of ghost hunting is to get naked. Get all naked and soapy in the shower. Still here? You in here? Are you somewhere? Do you exist? Are you real? Anybody? Not even the male gaze is gonna skip the camera obscura. Can I get... Yeah, I did get my health restored. So if we can escape the manor without dying, it seems like we get all our health back. So no, get him. They haven't tutorialized me about upgrades, but well, I can't afford any of them anyway. When she turns her head, she's looking at an item you can pick up. I hadn't even noticed her turning her head. I presume that I've already missed something. Is that her in here? Yep. Is it gonna be the tattooed lady? What's that? Is that a little doll? You weren't watching her head. Hi.
Stay back.
So what happens to a person after get... Oh! Now I hear them over here. Oh, there they are. Oh, these things are creepy. What the fuck? You want to go? Okay, apparently yes. The answer is yes. Do you want a piece of me? Yes. Okay, so that killed him. Oh, fuck. Where'd you go? Wait, is she producing them? Ow. What the hell is going on here? Oh! Shit. There's a large quantity of these things. Double kill. I'm sorry, what if... Can I, like, talk to you? Can we... Wait, she, like, doesn't even... Okay. I'm really confused by what's going on here. Like, are we good? Okay, I guess there weren't an infinite number of them. It's her family that died. Oh, fuck! Jesus Christ, lady! What the shit? I'm trying to help you. Ah! 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 Oh, I missed the last one. Oh, fuck! I jumped the gun on that. Alright, I did it. Go, hi. We should be keeping a running count of how many times she, like, wakes up screaming. Oh. That was cool. That was a neat little moment. You got a passenger. My dark passenger. It's a mark of a good horror game when the streamer can't stop giggling like an idiot by an encounter. I'll just confirm I'm gonna watch the new season of Dexter. Wouldn't I have to watch the old one first? I guess not. I guess I know everything that I need to going into it. Some classic J-horror framing right there. So the thing about combat in this one, why do you sit here and meow? Are you waiting for Miku to come out, or are you meowing at the ghost in Yu's room? combat in the first game was this like super slow paced, atmospheric, like tense, stressful thing, right? And then in the second game, they made it a bit gamier. They gave you more strategic options. They streamlined a few things. They made the enemies more enemy-like instead of like these weird, wispy presences, right? This game, combat is fucking fast. Like the ghosts are like, rah, like right up into your face, like as fast as they can. I'm sure later there's gonna be ones that that juke a lot more and maybe space things out a bit, but so far everything has just been like get in your face and just blast it. It's a cat. It sits there and meows because it is a cat. Her cat's insane in some special way. And sorry, yeah, I got some special dialogue for this and I clicked right through it. Something about used antique garbage that I never really understood, but it's used, so I love it now. Because it's an extension of him and he's gone, so I have to love all of his stuff and never throw it away. So I can pretend like he's still here, even though he is, because he's a ghost. Ray, this is Yoshino Takigawa's diary. They asked me to take care of it at the hospital since her family were all killed in the accident. I don't think that's standard operating procedure. I don't think if a patient vaporizes in the care of the hospital and they have no living relatives, you just hand it to the dead-eyed girl that showed up asking about her. They didn't seem to feel comfortable keeping it around the hospital. Was I right to accept it? Wait, is this August 10th or October 8th? Never tell anymore. I heard it's good for the heart to write in a diary and have someone read it. By doing this, maybe I will stop seeing that terrible dream. I'm sad being all alone. If I can have someone read this in some way, maybe I will connect with them. Okay, so it's August 11th. Cloudy, my family and Naoya died, but being alone is more frightening than even that harsh fact. More than the accident itself, being the only one living afterwards, waiting endlessly, that was more frightening. Left all alone in the total darkness, a sweltering night but freezing cold. I had a nasty dream. Snow fell on an old abandoned house. I'm all alone and lost, but they might all be in the house. I can meet them. I sense that. If I go in, I can meet them. They're calling me, but if I go in, I might not be able to return. But if that's what he wants. Bit by bit, I go in deeper. I'm cold. It's getting dark. I can hear a song. Naoya's in there. Mom, Dad, everyone besides me, all in there. They all left me behind, left me and went in, because only I survived. This entire game is going to be about survivor's guilt. Getting rid of the dead-eyed girl as quickly as possible seems like a reasonable goal. She's probably not great for patient morale. It's painful. Is the pain the dream? The tattoo spreads. The doctor says he can't see anything. Overseas, they apparently call emotional trauma after an accident like this PTSD, but I can see it. No date on this one. After sleeping several days, I'm only half awake. Gradually, I come not to know whether I'm awake or asleep. The doctor seemed interested when he listened to my story. Maybe he is becoming more sympathetic. But that dream and the pain are mine alone. The pain is spreading. Rainy, not sure. Am I to blame since I'm the only one who survived? But it's not like I chose to survive. Hurts, it hurts, it hurts. What should I do? What? Forgive me. That woman is coming after me. I can see her even when I'm awake. I can't take being touched again. I don't want to see anymore. About the photo you gave me. There are marks on her. Don't you think they look like tattoos? Speaking of which, itchy, tasty. Sleepy time. Final entry. Help! I'm turning into ash. Notes. Bruise spreads. Saw the bruise clearly when I woke. The pain is worse than yesterday. The bruise is spreading. Spreading bruise. Yoshino Takigawa had a bruise like this before she vanished. She was in the dream, too. Is she having the same dreams? The bruise, the dreams. What do they mean? According to the notebook left on his desk, he was doing some research for Kei Amakura. His notes are full of accounts of old urban legends and newspaper clippings about disappearances of people who were spirited away. Storage space under the stairs was a small locked door. Low, mournful moaning was coming from inside. What could be in there? Ghosts. Spoiler alert, ghosts. Never met him personally, but he's a friend of Yu. He used to write from time to time. Yu seems to have known a lot of people, both professionally and privately. According to the letter, he and Yu were doing research into urban legends. Maybe the camera obscura was somehow connected with that. I should tell him about the accident. Rainy, not actually rainy. I'm just taking a shower. The woman who appeared in my dream in the manor, her whole body covered in a blue tattoo. Yoshino Takigawa and the woman who attacked me in my dream both had the same tattoo. Now the same pattern is spreading across my body ever since she touched me in that dream. The dream, the bruise, the manor, they all connected somehow. Yes. Yoshino Takigawa, the only survivor of a plane crash, went missing from the hospital and appeared in my dream. Her burned passport kind of looks like a face from this angle. It's kind of cool. She attacked me like someone out of her mind, tattoo like bruise covered entire body, and now the same tattoo is spraying across my body. If it carries on like this, then I am going to turn to ash. We know that now. These aren't exactly the most interesting notes. I don't know why I'm saving so much. So this is hour one, night 3. Why is it still called hour 1? You know, I'm starting to think this is a ghost story. Yeah, I remember that guy. Don't be ridiculous. There's no such thing as ghosts. Oh, this is different. I was already getting kind of tired of running down that first hallway. Is this that place from yesterday? Oh, we made it to hour 2. Thank God. We actually progressed past hour 1 on our first night, chat. Something on the floor where Yoshino Takigawa was crashing yesterday. It's the 4-point well key. Okay, I know where this goes. We jump from hour 1 to hour 11. Oh God. She's back. Ah, shit, I missed. Oh, fuck! Back, and she's pissed. All of her friends are pissed. Oh God. Okay. All right. This is a clusterfuck. Total clusterfuck. Here. No. Ah. Wow, I got everything on that one. Just kills, shuttered chance, 0 shot, close shot, party shot, rim shot. Had a lot more fun looking around to see what changed in the house each night than exploring the mansion. Cluster fun. Slow gradual build up. What's that? Can I upgrade my camera yet? I have a lot of points. Do I need spirit orbs? Is this a spirit orb game? Spirit power recharge rate, camera range. I kind of feel like max value is where I want to go with this. 10,000, 20,000. Donald Duck? Is that you? Where's that thing? Downstairs? I think it was downstairs. Maybe not. No. I was wrong. Brutally, aggressively wrong. Down those stairs. Oh, there's a guy up the stairs. Up the stairs. No, you fucks. Wait, so is it up the stairs or where the fuck are we going? Oh, this isn't it. This is... Oh, what the hell is this? There's stone slate on the door and several stones are inlaid. Perhaps there's a contrivance to unlock it. You tried, but it won't open. There's a minute script engraved on the stone slab. Engraved in the pedestal, the same number of panes are engraved on the sleeping stone. Doesn't mean anything to me. Ooh, found type 61 already. On top of the box is a box. There are containers. Inscription, translate it, translate it. You learned the word for ghost. Fucking contrivances, am I right? Okay, so I was going this way. I was following the guy this way. And there's that chest that's too heavy to move because I'm a woman. Can't forget that. Oh my god! That box is possessed. There's no blood here now. The door is locked. Unlock it. Lisa's protagonist can do a relatively sprightly power walk. Yeah, she moves at a pretty good clip. Favorite door messages are still the ones that just tell you it's closed. That was fucking cool. Sacred rope and paper festoons hang from the wall. The wall is cracked and marked with black stains. That was really cool. Somebody doesn't sound so good. Someone is in the wall. Stain was made for me. An image of something has been caught on the photo. Yeah, somebody's fucking hand coming out of the wall. Black stains the size of people lined at roughly equal intervals along the wall. Oh, what's this? Make a trace of an old joint in the wall. I tried to move it, it's shut tight. Could there be something inside? Alright, what are we looking at? Okay, so there's a room. Oh, that goes back to where that item was. Okay, I want to go through there. I want to get through here. Oh, good. It's not a crawl space. Underground, herbal medicine. Where the hell does this go? Oh, I don't know. Oh, I don't know about this. Oh, I don't know about this. Passage is getting smaller up ahead. I can feel wind flowing through the smaller end of the passage. I wonder where it leads to. It looks so narrow, only a child or small woman would be able to get through. Miku! Miku, get your ass down here. What the fuck? Is something gonna chase us out of here? That was creepy. Man, this one is so, like, this game is so weird. Because, like, combat is hilarious, and for the most part. Combat is hilarious, and, like, the atmosphere is kind of off a lot of the time. But then it has these occasional really good moments.
I remember this place.
I think the decorative beige party streamer is very festive. Flickering light from a line of candles shimmers onto a mound made up of countless graves. On one hand, fan service, but on the other hand, we're back to real monsters and creepies. Yeah. It's a really interesting mix. Image of something's been caught on the photo. Like, overall, this feels like even further from Fatal Frame 1. But at the same time, it has, like, really, really good moments. Oh, wow, you can actually fit back here. The well with a wooden frame. Well lid is off, I can see inside. It's too dark to see clearly. It looks like the well has run dry. Wonder if somebody's gonna be coming out of there later. I kind of like the normal world team investigators. A change of pace. Transitions can be a bit jarring. Yeah. It's weird that you always get a moment. Okay, something's going on. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, I missed it. Where you going, dude? Wait, where'd you go? Oh, fuck, you went right here. Ding, ding. Oh, God! There's another one! They're everywhere! Where'd he go? There you go. Yeah, these guys book it right up to you. Like, they are not hesitating. I went too fast on that one. There's something on the ground where the man in white was. Sleeping Stone 1. Raised bump on the back of the stone. Maybe it's for fitting into something. Okay. So this is probably for the puzzle party door. Back wherever. Which was back here and upstairs, I think. Yes, the contrivance. Thank you. How could I forget about the contrivance? Making the ghosts look more realistic, they end up looking doofier up close. Yeah, that was a big problem I had with Fatal Frame 2.
Get back. Stay away.
I did not like that. I did not like that about Fatal Frame 2. The ghosts didn't look like these, like, writhing, horrific masses anymore. They actually looked like people. Never really got that yourself. After fitting the sleeping stone, the contraption began to move. Minute script is engraved on the stone slate. Engraved in the pedestal, the same number of panes as are engraved on the sleeping stone. What do you... Final Fantasy 1, Final Fantasy, Jesus Christ. I'm so used to reading FF as Final Fantasy. Fatal Frame 1 look like bad models with filters. I feel like that actually made them look more like ghosts. These look more like video game enemy to me. I feel like across all three games, the Fatal Frame 1 enemies were the only ones that could plausibly look like ghosts. What? Oh, you get a limited number of moves. What the hell do they want? You are leaving this area. Yeah, that's fine. I don't understand this puzzle. It's like the Uncanny Valley, but the other end. The less detail they add, the more we can fill in with spooky. Yeah. Plus, they didn't have very many facial animations, so I don't get to see a big bug eyes ghost boy trying to eat the camera. Engrave in the pedestal the same number of panes as are engraved on the sleeping stone. 3 becomes 2 becomes 1 becomes 0, but there's no obvious endgame. What's your guess, Alceris? Because I really don't know what to do here. Are we just... Hang on. Are we just supposed to remove all the counts? Is that all we need to do here? Because I can do that. Okay. First guess is just use up all the moves. As it turns out, you were right, Alceris. You were spot on. Puzzles! Fatal frame! I can see a door on the other side of the roof. If I were to walk across the roof, I would slip off and die. Wait, am I gonna slip off and die? Somebody's making ghost noises. I don't know where though. Miku would slip off and die. Oh, there's an item down there next to the well that I missed. Womp womp. Wow, all that shit just stopped. Weird. Doki Doki Attic. Two Mandarin's Key. Found a part of Camera Obscura. Evade. Addition of escape. When you're caught by a ghost, if your timing pressing the shoot button is good, you can evade the attack. Okay. Hi. I guess we might need that now. Fuck off, bro! Let's have it.
Secret dies with me.
The secret dies with. What's that noise? There's a joint in the floor. Okay, so there's like a secret passage here. Oh yeah, I can see it now. Your sonar is going off. I think that was you. So wait, was this creaking earlier just because it was haunted? It wasn't me. Not you, you. It was clearly you. The other you. You know. First and foremost, I'm gonna go save. Use on first. I wonder how many hours there are in this game. Because it seems like each hour consists of several nights. Which makes absolutely no fucking sense whatsoever, but still. So we need to go... Why can't I remember? That's the attic room. How did I get here? How did I get there? Oh, okay. I get it. Okay. I was missing that. The Mandarin key door is out by the... Yeah, it's out by the graves. I was trying to remember how to get there. But it's go up these stairs, go across here, go down those stairs. I forgot the middle part of our adventure. Probably some time dilation crap. That was a weird shadow. I forgot because this room looks so much like the other room we were just in. Okay. I'm gonna hang a left here. God, shut up! Nobody cares. Alright, let's get that super secret hidden item back here. Ah, sacred water. How? What? Where am I on items anyway? 4 medicines and 1 sacred water. Okay. If anything, I'm low on film. Find time usually goes slower in dreams than in reality. Healing doesn't seem to be much of an issue because your health gets restored after each night. But film, I'm a little concerned about. Because I haven't found much, and I've been using plenty. It's you! You blinded us with the light, and it opened up our eyes. Oh, I'm sorry, you're right. With science! Same courtyard and tomb from that daydream. In the dream, you was inside. There's old film in the camera obscura. I got musty film. Smells like ass. Could develop the ass film. What? Just got up. Shut up. Shut up, I'm coming. God, Jesus. Well, I don't have a cell phone. Fuck. Cat, why didn't you get it?
Yes. Kurosawa speaking?
Ray, it's Miku. Good morning. Capital M morning. I gathered together all the information I got from the editor about the woman yesterday. I wanted you to see it. It's laying on the desk in my room, so please go take a look at it if you like. I've gotten a little worried about all this. There's one other thing I want to check out. I'll be back after I finish.
I understand. Thanks.
Arimashita. Arigato gozaimasu. Everyone's digital cameras now. All film is ghost film. I feel like they could do some really cool stuff with that. Like a Fatal Frame set in the modern era. You could go absolutely nuts with that. Hey, Echofar, what's up, buddy? Thank you so much for the raid. How's it going? Just that phone, that rotary dial phone. Clearly cell phones are not a thing yet. Maybe she just hasn't left her house in so long. But like, yeah, imagine if instead of like camera obscura, there was like some kind of like mystery app you could download to your phone to let it detect and capture ghosts with your phone camera. But then it starts fucking up your phone. Yeah, camera obscura app with cute animal face filters for all the ghosts. Google Ghost Cam. Doing good. Glad to hear it. Where were you streaming tonight, Aquafar? I mean, I'm sure it was something roguelike in nature. Aquafar, I've been continuing to play Evil Tonight. I think I'm pretty close to beating it. It's not a very long game. It's definitely designed for people who love challenge modes in Resident Evil games. Because I think the whole point of it is to do like many runs, like progressively harder runs. It's also pretty hard at parts. Cat! Cat! This is how damaged Ray is. She can't even bring herself to pet the cat. She just holds her hand out. And lets the cat pet itself on her hands. Bag with Japanese pattern hangs on the wall. Somber kind of pattern for a girl not yet out of her teens. She's been through some shit. On the desk are a small dressing mirror and a lamp with paper shade. Miku made the shade and the cloth that hangs over the mirror herself. Very handy. Did she save the fucked up dolls from Himuro Manor? On the chest of drawers, a Japanese doll dressed in red that Miku brought with her from home. On a shelf are a camera and some kaleidoscopes and other little Japanese knickknacks Miku has collected. What kind of camera? Okay, normal ass camera. What if the cat was Mafuyu? Dun dun dun! What if the cat was Kyrie? And one of these times we're gonna bend down to pet the cat and all those lost souls are gonna explode out of it and consume us. Miku always keeps her desk so neatly arranged. There's a pile of reference materials and Miku's notes on the desk. She said she had put them together for me. Yoshino Takigawa, a woman in the photograph, 26 years old. She was only a survivor of a plane crash that occurred in August. Following is a comment from a reporter named Ozawa who covered it. When the plane crashed, Miss Takigawa was thrown out of the aircraft and was mostly untouched by the fire. Also, the arbor where she was thrown became a cushion and she was thus miraculously saved. When rescued, her external injuries were mild burns, bruises, and scrapes, and was determined that there was no threat to her life, but as it took 4 days to find her, she was very dehydrated, weak, and distressed, and she seemed to be suffering mentally. During those 4 days, she was surrounded by other victims, her relatives, and her lovers' corpses. Next is what I heard from someone at hospital admissions. After hospitalization, she was extremely frightened of being alone or sleeping. She apparently had frightening dreams and would even hurt herself to stay awake. Ooh, damn. Over time, the amount she slept grew longer until she spent most of the day sleeping. At first, it was thought she was sleeping due to the psychological trauma she experienced, but her condition gradually grew worse, and she would sleep for 3 days straight. When she woke, she would complain of hallucinations, saying pain or there are bruises all over my body. As her hallucinations grew worse, she became less responsive to outside stimulus during her waking hours and would sometimes mutter deliriously or sing lullabies. The past several days, she hasn't woken, and the rest is as Ray saw. This is also just a hospital rumor, but the staff has a long-standing urban legend amongst themselves about patients like Takigawa, or who they call lost patients. Placed between the pages of Miku's notebook is a copy of a newspaper cutting with today's date written. Patient disappears. On the night of the 9th, a patient disappeared from a ward in Katsuragi Hospital, and the police are currently searching for her. The missing person is the sole survivor of the August plane crash, Yoshino Takigawa. As Takigawa became emotionally unstable after the accident, she was diagnosed with post-traumatic stress disorder and hospitalized long-term. Hospital's response to her disappearance went no further than, "We are investigating the details." Ms. Takigawa lost all her family in the accident, and concerns have been raised about her current whereabouts. She is nowhere. She got Thanos snapped. A picture stand on the desk has been laid flat. That's right, Manic. It's a photo of Miku. Well, who's that charming fellow? A kind-looking young man. A boyfriend? No, more likely brother and sister. She's always been cheerful enough, but I don't think I've ever seen her look quite this contented. I heard she had lost a family member. Could this person in the picture be... Sleepy times. Is Miku up? Let's go see if Miku's up. Why wasn't Kiria in that shot? There's even a corner for her to float in. I should have looked at the picture through the camera. Maybe that was the trick. Wait, did I develop my musty-ass film? I don't think I did I? Could develop some film in our underwear. Oh, I have a couple undeveloped shots. So apparently when you take a picture of those ghost seals now, you get undeveloped film to develop. Looks like the grave mound in the courtyard by the stairwell. Maybe I can learn something from this photo. Black human-shaped stains mark the walls of a narrow corridor. Maybe I can find something out about this. That corridor, I really like that corridor. Can you make more Type 4? Can you make film? Is that an option? Don't have any film to develop. Keep my films and printing paper in here, and negatives of my work photos. Chemicals. Get high as fuck off this shit. I say you get a standard amount of 7 and 14 every night. You do. You're right, you do. Because I'm at 30, and I was at like 10 before. Yeah, I think they put 7... I think they give you 50 shots of 7 and 30 shots of 14. For each night. Well, that's convenient. That was like the one thing that was concerning me, is that I might run out of film. Yeah, there's a word... That's one of the weirdest decisions in this. So, like, in Fatal Frame 1... the bottom was Type 14, and it was perfectly functional. You could get through battles with it. And then in Fatal Frame 2, they added Type 7, which you had an infinite amount of that you could use for like catching random ghosts and all of your utility shots, right? So in Fatal Frame 3, they kept Type 7 around, but now it's limited. Wait, she said I should show... Well, where the fuck is Miku? Is she in her room? Am I supposed to go disturb her? Oh, yeah, there she is. Miku, I got more work for you.
Having trouble sleeping? Do you need to sleep in here with me?
I mean, I ain't gonna say no.
Too hard. You should get some rest.
Yeah, yeah. Listen,
What can I do for you?
Nico's wondering if you could research this photograph for me. Thanks.
Understood. I'll let you know if I find anything.
Oh yeah, camera the Mafuyu pic. Seems like nothing. Ray, please go to sleep. Please leave me alone. So y'all did catch when Miku was like, "Do you want to sleep in here with me?" Dr. Loomis could make an impassioned speech about those cold, dead eyes, like a doll's eye. This place is. Hour 3, the subduing song. Okay. Where the actual hell am I? Oh, okay. So this is what's just past that one door. Hour 111, you say? Oh, we'll get there. This is apparently a very long game. Right floorboard is right away. Cold air is blowing up front of the floor. Hour 11D1. Oh, fuck. Oh, God. Okay, that was kind of cool. That was definitely a moment we just shared. Ah! Owned. Can I upgrade this thing? 16,000 points. I think I want sensitivity. Can't have monster closets, so every room is a closet. I guess we'll do range next. So what's down here? Is door. This is a big ass room. Something shiny on the floor. Type 61. Nice. We're gonna hoard that shit as hard as possible. Aw, fuck you. Fuck you, ghost hand. So this goes... Oh, this goes out to the hearth room. Okay. Let me... This is bothering me. Let me switch to the type 7. Because I want to feel free to just like snap off pictures like all the time. Okay, something. Okay, there's a little crying ghost in here somewhere. Oh, and there's an item back there. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, what the fuck? You killed Daddy? I didn't kill anybody. Oh! Let's switch to the real deal. Oh, there she is. Oh, shut up. Ah, fuck! Alright, good. That child's dead. Did Type 7 let you grind for more points, or does it just takes longer? I think you get points based on damage done. So you're gonna get the same amount of points regardless. It's just gonna take ages with Type 7. Yeah. Type 7 was never meant to be used in combat, like ever. It's just there to use on the little incidental ghosts and like the utility stuff like unlocking doors and things. I have literally no idea why they didn't make it infinite in this one. Type 7 is when you run out of pistol ammo and have to use a crowbar. Anyway, let's get back to what we were doing. I'm thinking this will probably be the last like haunted house sequence we do tonight. When we get back to the real world, I'll probably save and end for the night. But we will, in fact, be right back to this on Monday, like I mentioned. I'm going to push things around a little bit. We'll do this on Monday so we can do Inscription on launch night on Tuesday. I hope y'all are looking forward to that as much as I am. I'm really excited about that game. go far? What were you up to tonight? Whatever it is, I'm really sorry I missed it. You're making me second guess even having Saturday streams now. Boyfriend dungeon, okay. The only game on Earth where that context actually makes sense. I had sex with a dagger. All the Final Fantasy IX fans in the audience just went, what? There's a gap in the wall. I can see through to the downstairs floor. Maybe this is where the banister used to go. At some point. How does Boyfriend Dungeon play? Like as a, cause it's a roguelike dungeon crawler? Right? How well does it do those things? Japanese doll sits in a formal pose. Action roguelike, okay. Hang Komodo's turn to rags from the middle window. Chat is edgy tonight. Roguelike gameplay is fine. The main draw is the cool weapons. This is a weird house. Okay, so this was the hallway we came into from there. You went this way. We haven't checked this side. We're just kind of dinking around over here. You increase your love levels, you unlock new abilities with the weapons. That's pretty neat. Sealed by some strong power. Door lock is strong. Oh. Sealed by some strong power. This one's covered with charms. Again, either to keep something in or keep something out. The Manor of Sleep was not designed for the non-tormented. Oh, okay. I didn't realize this loops. Yeah, I feel like this place is probably not actually based on any kind of real Japanese architecture. Probably the weaponsmithing they don't tell you about having sex with the weapon makes them stronger. This go. Okay. Oh my god, this is basically the same exact room as Fatal Frame 2. Now the built-in desk and shelf for some old books and film canisters and unruly piles. The film all seems to have deteriorated. Folded pieces went touch it. Choose to be friends with everyone is not a creepy sex game. It did seem to mainly be focused on like the charm of the concept. Alright, so that's gonna be a new piece of film to develop. Do I have anything I can run on this? Old projector in the center of the room. Already some ancient film set on it. Oh, movies!
You can't escape.
Whatever. Flying the steel makes weapons more flexible. Oh, Lord. Writing's quite good. You laughed out loud many times. That's good to hear. What's all this? God, y'all weren't kidding about the Dutch angles. A very mild one, but still, it's there. Among all the tattered old books on the shelf is one the spine looks nearer than the others. Folklore Notes. While continuing my research, I stumbled upon the existence of the shrine that is perhaps the origin of the sleeping priestess. The shrine is very small and hidden away within the depths of a mountain and appeared just as in the drawing. There are normally no worshippers, and according to stories from the small village nearby, it is a shrine where you could offer your pain. When I called upon the head of the family, she said they allow visitors until the snow melts. They carry out a rite here to protect a sacred area in the mountain. Men are not allowed in the rite, but it seems every few years they invite men in order to continue the bloodline. They call them outsiders. I think I've heard of a similar custom. The guests who come in winter while the snow falls all hide their faces and pull large bundles on wagons. It resembles a funeral procession. The rite carried out on their behalf must be connected to the song of the sleeping priestess. Okay. Found new Camera Obscura part. Did you ever play the Shrouded Isle? No. I bought it during one of the last big sales, and I've had it on my Friday list to do for ages, and I haven't gotten around to it. We're gonna stream a look at that game sometime. Hopefully as soon as November. I just haven't gotten around to it. My weird game you're playing was meant to imply I found myself here instead of Echo's stream while showering. Well, either way, Wyvern Shell, you helped us enter into an interesting discussion of boyfriend dungeons, so there's that. Automatically faces ghosts. When your camera is at ready, it will automatically face in the direction of the nearest hostile ghost. That seems really useful. Is that something I need to equip? Oh, okay, it's automatically. Haven't found any upgraded lenses yet. During Japan's 2 centuries of Sakoku isolationism, Dutch angles were the only Western shots allowed. Oh my god. Ghost? Were your eyes gouged out? Is that a thing that happens here too? I've had some experience with that. Barred hallway. Whoa. There it is. An image of something that's been caught on the photo. I think that's the first one of those that first hidden ghosts I've found in this game so far. I always wonder who keeps maintaining, changing the candles in all these horror games like Lit Torch Electricity. There's some great janitors. Sealed by some strong power. Well, when your janitors are ghosts, I mean, it's not like they ever get tired of their jobs. No. I thought there was some mention of a tree earlier, but I think I'm thinking of something else. So this... Okay, so this is probably how you get in here from here. Oh, there's a save point. Should probably do that. What about the Ghost Union? I think traditionally done by teams of gelatinous cubes. Might just be D&D, though. There's an item... there's an item under there. Alright, we'll go get it. Ooh, I got a stone mirror. Nice. It's been a while. Creepy children's rhymes and shit. You also clean up all the previous visitors. Spooky tree. Okay, that's the way we go when we run out of other shit to do. Okay, well, I don't think we're getting through there. Clearly. I don't know. Maybe the chains are decorative. Door is firmly shut. This looks like it's the same place. If it is, then you is inside. So I guess we really want to figure out how to open that up. All right, there were a couple rooms that I missed. There's one here and then the connecting room here. And then we'll go down this hallway and I'm sure some bullshit will happen. I'm not inside. No, you are inside. You am inside. Use inside. Hey, you seen use? What is this place? Q? Q. Alright, well, there's quite a bit here. Lock is engraved with the Dianthus design. Looks like there's something inside. Type 61. Inside the fucking horrible mask? Cool. Two Japanese dolls on top of the trunk. One of them's fallen over. I think they're a matching pair of twin dolls. There's a baby doll wrapped in cloth in a basket. This looks like an old straw cradle. Didn't they use it in the olden days in the cold north of Japan? Found the slow lens. Okay, cool. Slows ghost movement, spirit points needed. Cool. Well, I guess we can start using that. Looks like you get a bunch of lenses in this one. Just waiting for an investigator report on all this. USA. Gotta go see you around, sweet dreams. You too, Wyvern Shill. Thanks for coming out. Always a pleasure. Always. Oh, that... Okay, so that's for... This is for spirit power. Okay. Let's go ahead and upgrade range a bit. See what's upstairs. Or where does that door go to? Okay, there's like a little closet room here that we're gonna want to check out. Ah! Is Ghost. Where is Ghost? There is Ghost. Door is tightly sealed. How many days were there in Fatal Frame 1? I just started day 2. There's a prologue. There are 3 main days and then the final day, which is not a full day. So you are probably roughly like, I don't know, 30, 40% through. Yeah, you got a ways to go. It took me 3 nights of streaming to do. I think it was like 5 or... Totally forgot to go in that room. Sorry, it was 7 or 8 hours, I think. Oh yeah, I can't get in here because it's locked. Okay, never mind. Alright. Let's go... Wait, I don't want to go this way. Ah! Alright, let's go catch up with Ghost Child. I guess it might be worth saving again in case I completely fuck up whatever's about to happen. I just noticed it lists our character's name on the save file. I wonder if that means you actually get to play as other characters or something. Maybe we'll get to play as Miku again. Be a trip. Play as the oh god, please. Image of something has emerged on the photo. An old doll has been impaled upon the red door. The door itself is shut firmly. Strong presence emanated from the door. Okay. Let's just go. And that's sealed by some strong power. Okay. So I need to go back to the doll. I get to play as Gex. Oh my Jesus. Holy shit, bro. Oh boy. Oh, I actually whiffed that. Ow. Did I whiff that? No, I didn't. What was the button for... There's the slow. Okay. Yeah, I think that'll be... Oh, no! It really does not last very long. Sacrifices! Fuck off, penitent one. The dolls were... No, that's the projection room. Oh, okay, I think it was there. So actually, I'm gonna want to go back through the closet hallway. You know what, since we're here, it might be dumb, but was... Wait, no, there was nothing up here because this door was sealed. There were dolls in this room, weren't there? I don't think that's the one. So yeah, we need to get to that other room. Imagine navigating this place by memory. I was concerned because Evil Tonight doesn't have a map, and there's tons of backtracking in it every time you find a new key. Fortunately, it's not that hard to navigate. By some miracle, it ends up being perfectly doable. Was it you? No, it wasn't you. Upstairs, maybe? These ghost picture scavenger hunts sometimes suck. Like, right now, in fact, because I can't remember where that dumb doll is. Wait a second. Wait a second. Was it up from the hearth room? Is that why I ended up fighting that child in there? Because that... I think that was it, actually. I think I just did shit out of order. Rooftops only had that one sealed trapdoor. Yes, yeah. No, I think it's here. I think that actually explains a lot. Because that seemed like such a weird, random fight, and I think it was because you were supposed to come here after following all the ghostals. Right? Maybe? Can you keep going? My ghost radar is pinging. Hello. It was her. Okay. It was her. God, I thought I was looking for a doll. I was actually looking for the ghost herself. Is a really good thing she moves at a decent clip. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh my god, what the fuck? Oh my god! Holy shit! No! Man, this one's creepy. Wow. Yeah, the fighting in this one is like insanely fast-paced. Which I mean, like, yeah, sometimes I was kind of annoyed by, like, how slow some of the fights went in Fatal Frame 1 and 2. Like, when you had to wait and wait and wait and wait and wait for those shutter moments. But this is a bit much. She's a professional photographer. It makes sense. She's got better camera reflexes. I guess maybe they wanted to make this one more like viscerally scary, maybe? More thrilling, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Maybe they wanted to make this one more like a thrill ride during fights than like the intense dread of Fatal Frame 1. Feels like the series matured. They kept trying to make it more and more mainstream and stuff. Yes, yeah. We had a long discourse about that at the beginning of the stream tonight. In particular, making the main character more and more attractive and drawing more and more attention to that really seems to follow. Yeah, make the action faster, make it sexy. Oh, hello. On the candlelit altar is a huge gemstone as big as my palm. It looks like it might be used in some kind of ceremony. Something's reflecting light above the altar. Bellflower key. Where the hell is that gonna go? A red cloth has been fixed to all four walls in the narrow room. They look like straw dolls dressed in red. Bellflower. Fucking what? Oh god! Oh, she just stabbed me. Okay, the slow lens does not last very long, at least unupgraded. Oh god! I went too fast there. Jesus Christ, child. Oh, I think I missed. No, somehow I didn't. Image of something's been caught on the photo. Woo! Something on the floor where the girl dressed as a shrine maiden was. Gray diary. I wonder if being impaled hurts. I wonder which hurts worse. Having the stake go in a little bit at a time or having it stabbed through all at once. I wonder if they die if the stake goes all the way through. I wonder if it matters if they die. I want to impale a real priestess soon. I choose to read Gruntfodder's comment based off of that. That's how all kids act all the time. Old film in the camera obscura. You got musty film. All right, here is where we are going to stop for the night. This is where I choose to end it. Where are we now? Hour 3, night 5. Okay. All right. Well, I think we made some pretty good progress here. This one, man. You know, Fatal Frame 2 was different from Fatal Frame 1 in some kind of subtle ways that ended up making a big difference to me. This game is very different, but I think it actually makes it kind of more interesting. I'm not entirely sure how I feel about this as a whole, but it's very interesting. I think probably more interesting to me than Fatal Frame 2 was. Because Fatal Frame 2 felt like the same game, but a little tweaked, and this feels like a totally different thing. And it's cool so far. I actually kind of like the Manor of Sleep. I didn't think I would when they introduced it. When I realized the gimmick was going to be every night you go back and, like, you go through, you rehash some of the sections you did, you go through new sections. But it's actually pretty cool. It's actually pretty neat. I kind of like that the combat just goes. Like, I don't know that I like the combat, but I like that it passes very quickly, so it kind of matters less. Good that developers stress creatively, even if they miss in some ways. Yeah, this is really neat so far. This is really, really neat. I still have Fatal Frame 1. But I think this one is so different that it doesn't feel like as much of a direct comparison as 2 was. So I'm more content with this one being its own thing, at least so far. I mean, I'm saying all this 3 hours into like a 15-hour game, so we're gonna be playing this one for a while. It is, as far as I know, twice as long as the first one. So I love the series when other people play it for me. It's really interesting. It's really, really interesting. But we are quite a ways past quitting time. So, as a reminder, schedule. Tomorrow night, I'm off. I'm always off. You know that. Good luck to you. On Monday, we will be back on this. We will be back to this on Monday. I'm flipping things around because Inscription comes out on Tuesday, and I want to stream that the night it comes out. So we'll do Inscription on Tuesday. If we love Inscription to death, if we're having a wonderful time with it and we want to play the whole thing, we'll continue it on Wednesday. Otherwise, I will yoink something else out of my bag of indie horror tricks for Wednesday. And then Fatal Frame Thursday, Indie Horror Variety Night Friday, Fatal Frame Saturday. I'm always off, you know that. I mean, you just need to spend like an hour or two here in the stream to know that. Any particular night. All right, who's still up and doing stuff? Whom I can raid. Whomst I can raid. How about... Oh my. All right, how about this? Melfina's playing Soma, which I feel like is a hell of a thing to follow this with, so. No, when the internet is closed. Yeah, let's go say hi to Melfina. Since she is playing one of the best horror games I've ever played in my entire life. So. Anyway, gang, thanks for coming out. Thanks for joining me for the first night of Fatal Frame 3. Off to a really good start, I would say. More promising than Fatal Frame 2, even. I'm really excited to get deeper into this. See what happens to poor train wreck of a human being, Ray. Maybe things will get better for her. Probably not. But we'll see. Hopefully, I will see y'all next week for more exciting, streamy things. But until then, as always, y'all take care. Bye, everybody.